Yes, I think I like it.
Hello and welcome. I am Hannah Ruhamah, the Lioness of Love. This is our weekly tarot reading. This week I decided to share a peek into my own personal practice. So this is a spread that I do every month to prepare myself for the whole month. The first card we have is the Significator. So the Significator is sort of the energy of the entire month. That's how I read this card. In this case, for September, we have this really beautiful Ace of Pentacles. I feel it's perfect for September because Virgo is very much an earth sign, and this is the symbol of the earth, the pentacles. So anything that's material, could be material wealth, it could be physical body, it could be health, anything related to house, home, anything on the earthly plane is what we are dealing with here. And what I love about this is we have this hand proffering forward, this seed of material opportunity. And we have this beautiful garden. We have a little portal we can go through here. So this is really leading us on a new journey. And you may have been feeling a bit in some of these intense energies that have been going on astrologically. We've had squares, we've had oppositions, where so many planets are in retrograde. And so it might have felt like, at least it has for me, like I've been in mud, like I haven't been able to move forward. And part of the lesson for me in all of this has been to surrender. It just is what it is. There's not much I can do about it. And so I have to surrender. So each week has two cards. This first card sort of represents the initial energy of the week, and then the second will be what helps it. If you've been feeling like a victim, here we have the Eight of Swords. So swords is air, intellect, and the pen is mightier than the sword. And what that says to me is our intellect, our words, the way we use that can be very sharp and cutting. And we can see that this is someone who actually has freedom available, however, they've chosen not to use it. And so how has your mind held you captive? How have negative thoughts put you on a loop? How have these intense energies put you in a space of feeling like I'm stuck, I can't move forward, I'm a victim, and so forth? And so what I really love about our supporting card here, the Hierophant, is where working with a mentor, working with a teacher, going to wisdom is really going to help support the reflecting on this so that we can let go of these narratives and take back ownership of our lives. So in fact, radical ownership, taking responsibility, is the pathway to independence. The reality is you are already powerful, just like everyone else. Everyone has the same access to the same power. We are all equal in that way. It's how are we using that for good, for bad, against ourselves, to support ourselves. So what's great is look for outside reflection. Look for someone who can offer some insight and wisdom to help you break through this, surrender, let go of that victim mentality. Now, Mercury still is going to have gone direct in this first week of September, but it means we're going back over degrees we've just visited in. So use this as a chance to tidy up any old situation so that this new energy that's coming in really has a chance to land. So this is a great opportunity to surrender, to let go of those stories, and to use other people's wisdom. I am frequently tapping into other people's wisdom to help support myself. The second week in September, look, we're exhausted. We're spiritually exhausted. Wands is spiritual, work, passion, career. We're tired. We've been worn out by all of these retrogrades, by these intense energies, by the energies on the planet. There's a lot of blah, blah, blah. There's a lot of distraction. There's a lot of polarization. And we're just tired of it all. But look who's here to help support us through that. It is the Empress, with Venus, with love, manifested through wisdom, coming forward to help us. Look at these vibrant colors: green, the heart chakra; yellow, the solar plexus; red, that root chakra. So we're really rooted in being able to take our love and use it to drive forward, use it as an energy. So wherever you're feeling tired or stuck or just like you can't move forward, use creativity, use art. That could be writing, journaling. It could be painting, drawing. And even if you don't consider yourself an artist, do it anyways, because it's not really for everyone. I have this sort of And many of us do this sort of ideal person. We're always comparing ourselves to, oh, mine's not as good as, and it's not even a real person. It's just this sort of made up, image that we compare ourselves to. The reality is anything you create is beautiful and divine. And if it's not, just throw it away and start over again. We have infinite creativity available to us. So letting go of making it so precious and just using it as the tool it is, as a way to release, to express, to drive energies forward. So emotion, energy in motion. When we're stuck, when we're stagnant, we can feel like we're not able to move. So get some movement going, get some creativity, dance, music, singing, whatever feeds your soul. That's what you want to be doing in this second week of September to break free of those blocked energies. Now, this third week of September, we're finally out of the shadow, and look who's here. The King of Wands. This is that fully realized masculine, fire on fire. So this is a real passion. This is a real spirituality, mastery of spirituality. And we see the salamander here representing transformation. Also up here, we see the fierceness of that lion passion energy, which is a very stable energy. This could be a facet of yourself. It could be someone in your life. But it's a really great energy to start this third week, which culminates in the autumnal equinox, which is a time of harvest, gathering, party. And so our Four of Wands here is telling us now is a time to celebrate. Now is a time where we can stand in our personal power and really enjoy the fruits of the harvest. This typically represents a wedding, a celebration. We see the four as a very stable card, like a square. It's a very solid foundation. And so really enjoy and lean into that positive energy. It's going to fill you up and guide you forward. And then we come to this last week. We have the Ace of Wands. So again, this whole month has been one of letting go of negative thoughts and really leaning into our spiritual nature, or maybe leaning into our work, however you might interpret wands for yourself. But this, again, we're being proffered from midair, this element of fire, illumination, this spark. We can see that there are green buds growing off of this wand. This has a little bit of a phallic look to it. It's that primal forward energy, that kind of Mars energy. Any of the fire signs will really resonate with this, that forward poking energy, or the Sagittarian arrow. So this is really that new energy. Aries, the baby of the zodiac. That it's exciting that we're getting this. Now it isn't fully realized. It's something that's a new cycle for us. So it's really exciting. We have beautiful colors on the horizon. And who's there to support us but you? You are the magician. You have all the ingredients, right? That's what remembering ourselves is all about, is remembering that your DNA wisdom, your magic is already inherent within you. I have it, you have it, we all have it, and we are not separated from it, except by the stories we tell ourselves, by the illusions that might still be veiling our ability to see it. But you have all the tools, you have all the ingredients for your own stew. You have the cups, you have the wands, you have the swords, your mind, spirit, emotions, energy. All of this is combined, as above, so below, as within, so without. You are the magician, of your reality. So really own that here in this last week of September. This is a great time of year. This is a busy time of year with the harvest. It's our last busy time of the year before we go into that fallow, quiet part for winter. So we're not quite there. We're still going to be busy in October, November, but this is the beginning of this energy. Take advantage of this sort of renewed burst that you are feeling and really own those tools that you have. Whew, that was exciting. So what I do then in my journal as I write this down is I go to each week and I make up a little story. So this first one, I would probably tell myself, release stories of victimhood and lean on my mentors for wisdom and insight. The second week, I probably would say, whenever I'm feeling spiritually exhausted, go ahead and lean into creativity and make sure that I really do that week. So I write this for each week. So then as each week comes and goes, I revisit and I reflect upon how did the week turn out? How did these energies manifest for me? So that's the way that I do it in my tarot journal. Now, the last thing I do for the cards, before I go to that tarot journal, is I come up with a quintessence. So the quintessence is where the significator is sort of the conscious energy of the month. The quintessence is the subconscious energy of the month, or what's underlying it all. Quint meaning 5, essence, so 5th element here. Ether, humans are 5s. We're a little chaotic, we're a little unknown, we're a little wild. And that's what that means, that 5th element. And so when we add all the numbers up, it came down to one number. Then we distill it to one of the numbers of the major arcana. In this case, it happened to total 5. So here we are yet again with the Hierophant. So this is our underlying message of September. Go to your mentors, go to wisdom. So if you'd like to book a reading, of course, I'm available. You may have other folks that you go to rely on. Hey, we all do, right? I never am listening to just one voice. There are many places I go to seek wisdom and knowledge, and I'm happy to be that source of wisdom and knowledge for you if it resonates. But that is the underlying energy for September. So I appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed this. Please let me know in the comments your thoughts. Did this land for you? How did your month of September go? Did it resonate? And of course, if you would be ever so kind as to like, share, subscribe. That is what helps other people also get access to this wonderful knowledge. So thank you so much. HannahRuhamah.com. Lioness of love, lioness of love. Rah!